Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Matt here, and this is Matt from the future. Just want to say I'm so sorry for what I do to TJ McConnell in this video. I mean, no disrespect to him. He is a dog, but I think in terms of 2K, what happens in the video just makes sense. So I hope you guys can still enjoy the video anyway.
All right, everybody, and here we are rebuilding the Indiana Pacers. Now, the Indiana Pacers had a Cinderella run of all Cinderella runs, but the dream came to an end. The clock struck midnight, and OKC got it done. Now, this is not to discredit what the Pacers have been able to do. Pascal Siakam, Andrew Nembhard, Obi Toppin, Aaron Nesmith, Benedict Mathurin, TJ McConnell, and of course Tyrese Haliburton and Miles Turner in games. They all showed up for the most part except Haliburton there. I know he's injured. I know he got injured. But at the same time, beggars can't be choosers. They did not get it done. Now, I had a commenter on one of my recent videos saying how maybe I was underestimating the Indiana Pacers, and maybe I was to a certain degree. I had OKC in 5. But at the end of the day, they pushed it past that. And, maybe I should have given them a little bit more credit. However, they did not get the job done. OKC won their first championship since the Sonics days. And their first appearance since, I believe, 2012. When they had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, which is a whole other video idea of itself. But, nonetheless, here we are. And there are two glaring issues with this team that I noticed, but they do a lot of things really well. And I really want to credit Rick Carlisle, their coach. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Where's the staff? See, I'm supposed to play this game and know what's going on, right? Well, I guess I could just show you here. Rick Carlisle, I got to give him credit. I've always enjoyed his coaching style. I thought he's always been a very good coach, and that's why he's been in the league for so long. But what the Pacers do very well is you will never see the Pacers play to another team's pace. And it's pretty funny how it's like that, but it's true. And the Pacers would never slow down for anybody, and they'll always keep you on your toes. And they just know how to show up in the clutch, man. I mean, we've seen Haliburton make many plays. Aaron Nesmith with 20 points in the fourth quarter against the Knicks. Obi Toppin showing up. And guys that you just don't expect to have big games in these big moments, they just do. And it's partially because of the way that they're coached. And obviously their talent on the court, but the coaching staff is excellent. So Rick Carlisle will not be going anywhere. And we'll be keeping him around. Now, as I was saying, there were two issues that I semi-noticed. As much as I like TJ McConnell, they need another primary ball handler off the bench. And they need desperately a backup big that can complement to Miles Turner. However, this team also just traded their 23rd overall pick. So we do not have a first rounder, but we do have a second rounder. And not much available, not going to lie. But if we're going to take a guy, Nader Hauser, compared to DeAndre Jordan, gets rebounds, I'm with it. He's a little bit old, but 7 foot tall out of Penn State. And we'll take Kobe Sanders from Nevada. Wow, Dylan Harper went 1. And Cooper Flagg went to the Spurs. Alright, well, this video just got a lot harder. But regardless, we're going to be bringing everybody back. And hopefully we're going to be able to retain... Oh, yeah, I do have injuries on for this video, so... hopefully it goes in our favor and not against our favor. But yeah, Isaiah Jackson, he was gone for a while. I don't know if we'll be bringing him back, even though I did give him the qualifying offer. James Johnson, I'm surprised he didn't retire. And Miles Turner is going to be the priority here. I will give him a player option, but he is not entirely safe. And we do have the most interest on his offer, which is excellent. Now, for backup ball handlers, Fred VanVleet could be an option. But I was thinking more of a guy like a Malcolm Brogdon, who can return home and would be a very nice addition for us. Gary Trent, I think we're going to offer Gary Trent, add a little bbit more shooting to the roster. And if we need, which we do need a backup big, we're going to go with All Reliable. Probably going to be the last time I sign him, but his performance in 2K, I can't It's hard to match for a backup center. So we do get all three of those guys. Hopefully we can bring them in. Isaiah Jackson, I am going to be letting you go. I know it's kind of crappy. And he is young. So Isaiah Jackson, prepare to... Okay. 2 years. He's going to be gone, man. He's going to be gone for a while. He's hurt. I don't know what to do. Because I know he's like a team favorite. If I'm not mistaken. But I don't... we'll match it. We can't bring back Mo Wagner. No, wasn't the best move. Do we get rid of TJ McConnell? I feel like I would get flamed in the comments if I did, but he's only going to get worse. He's 33, a small guard. He doesn't rely on athleticism, but at the same time, while he is very efficient, it's just, there are better options out there. Maybe I shouldn't have brought in Gary Trent, but, at the same time, depth never hurts. I think I am going to move on from TJ McConnell. I think his value is at an all-time high, and we can send him to a team. Well, Philly would make sense. But we can send him to a team such as... Not Charlotte. Like, New York would be interesting. Even Orlando. Ooh, man. Maybe I should have did this before I saw that we were able to sign Wagner. Dallas could make sense. Bringing in Kenrich Williams. I guess they just signed him from OKC. So... I don't mind the Dallas idea. Brooklyn makes a lot of sense. They're establishing a culture there. Detroit makes a lot of sense. I don't want Isaiah Jackson, but I'll talk to Detroit. If they want to give me... you're not going to fetch 2 first-round picks, but if they can give me a first-rounder, and would they give up Marcus Sasser? I'm going to try it. Marcus Sasser in a first-rounder to Detroit. They want a second-round pick. We can lock that in. That's fine. So we get a developmental guard there, Marcus Sasser, and we do get rid of TJ McConnell. I know it's kind of, it's a little bit controversial. I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, just looking at the situation, I didn't see a scenario where we could have brought him back and had him be a piece long-term. Does that allow us to get Mo Wagner? It does. And I know you guys are going to be like, why are you even doing this? Oh, no, we can't get Mo Wagner. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm still fine with moving on from McConnell. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ben Shepherd can just hopefully develop a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need a center because we can't play that rookie. So who's it going to be? Luke Cornett. I'd prefer, I guess Chris Boucher would be a pretty good option. He's probably the best option available, even though he may get worse. Steven Adams signed an extension in real life, so he's not an option. Yeah, we'll bring in Chris Boucher. 1-year deal, and we'll fix it. It's a Band-Aid, but it is what it is, right? So Miles Turner gets worse. Toppin technically goes down. Neesmith as well. But Jarris Walker goes up. Marcus Sasser goes up. Boucher doesn't go down too much. And hopefully we get Isaiah Jackson by the end of next season. Johnny Murphy also developing a little bit. So we're going to go to next season. I'm going to set the lineup. And, Bryce Sensabaugh just got hurt. Okay, well, that's just for the Summer League, so that's fine. I'm going to set the rotation. Oh, I guess I'm getting rid of somebody. Oh, is it going to be one of our draft picks? I do like the idea of a 6'9" shooting guard. I'm not going to lie. So I kind of want to hang on to Kobe Sanders. But there's no one else that makes sense getting rid of. Unless we trade Ben no. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to release Kobe Sanders, unfortunately. But maybe we'll look to bring him back. Who is that at the bottom that I just missed? Okay, never mind. Because I want that center. I want to try to develop him. I like his frame. So I'm going to set the rotation for next season. Oh, man. I already overturned LeBron's retirement when setting up the roster. Okay. Back on track. Going to set the lineup. This is the rotation. If we do go to the deadline and make a move, I'll bring you guys there. If not, you'll see us at the end of next season. Or end of this season. Wembanyama MVP, Ace Bailey, Rookie of the Year, Kuminga, 6th Man of the Year, Wemby DPOY, Amen, Most Improved, Luka, Clutch Player of the Year, Chris Finch of the Timberwolves gets Coach of the Year, but Aaron Phillips of the Spurs gets Executive of the Year, I guess, for bringing in Cooper Flagg. Do we get any All-NBA teams? Maybe. Nope. Any defense? Nope. All right, that's fine. And, okay, no rookies as well. So we were the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. Now we'll check out the stats for the season. Haliburton led the way for us with that 22 a game. Oh, man, Mathurin is done. Okay. Well, that's the issue with having injuries on, isn't it? Pascal Siakam, 15 points per game. Mathurin was having a really good season for us with 15. Turner, 11 and 6. Not ideal. Nemhard, about 11 a game as well. Gary Trent off the bench. Nice little spark plug for us when we needed him. Obi Toppin as well. Look at this. Look at this production. Oh, my goodness. Almost every contributing player, at least 5 points per game. So, awesome. I really can't say anything more besides, I guess, Mathurin being hurt really does affect our lineup. So this is the current lineup that they've been running. I didn't mean to, but I guess I left it up to the CPU's discretion how they set the lineup. But I did run an 11-man rotation to make sure everybody got their stuff in. I extended Aaron Nesmith because I think he deserves it. So, yeah, I guess I'll rock with what we got. There's a reason that we are the 2nd seed, right? So we're going to take on the New York Knicks here in round 1. Did they make any changes? Nope. They got the same exact lineup. And you know what? That's fine. Maybe that gives us an advantage. Game 1, do win. We blow them out. Miles Turner has a huge game. Game 2, we win again. Haliburton, 22 and 12. This might be a quick series. Oh, maybe I opened my mouth way too soon. Brunson, OG, Mikal Bridges, and Towns all with 20. That makes sense. That's, you know, all the guys that they have in their roster. But we go up 3-1 here, and we're out of here. We're out of there in 5. Maybe just adding some depth could give this team the championship push that they need. So Tatum is still out. Or is he... Did they ever fix that rotation? What happened to Tatum? Is he still hurt off the Achilles? No, he just has a sprained knee now, but I guess he was back. Game 1, they do win without Tatum. That hurts. Oh no, Tatum did play, so I guess he pushed through. Holiday, horrible game. But their big 3 is still intact. I guess big 4, big 5, however you want to slice it. We do win game 2 here by 10, but we still don't have home court advantage. Can we steal that back? This Boston team, man, we're done. Oh, 3-2. Oh, game 7. Okay, hold on. We're not out of it yet. Boston's going to throw blow a 3-1 lead, and we do win in 7 in the 2nd round to take on Cleveland. Did they make any changes to their roster? Oh, they got Mitchell Robinson now? Wow, okay, so they traded away... Who did they trade to get Mitchell Robinson? I guess I should check. Let's see. They got rid of Max Strus. Max Strus for Mitchell Robinson. Wow, what a fleece for Cleveland. Game 1, we do lose. We lose bad. 3 guys in the 20-point mark. Haliburton with 20. Just not a good game from everyone involved. May have to shorten the rotation. Gonna shorten that rotation a little bit. Haliburton, oh man, he's injured. Okay. Got to take some of his minutes down. We're gonna go to a 9-man. And yeah, I guess I'm okay with it. Not a lot of center minutes, unfortunately. I might have to just dump all... Oh, no, I can't. Everyone's performing so well. All right, here we go. We cannot afford to go down 3-0. If we do, it's probably cooked. I'm not going to lie. But we do take game 3 off of a big game from Haliburton. Off the injury, only missed 3 shots. Can we tie it up, make it 2-2? Oof. I mean, we come down 3-1 before, but it's not over yet. Down... Did we make it a 1-point game? Oh, 8-point game. Down 3-1. 3-2. Ah, no magic this time around. It's Minnesota and Cleveland, and Minnesota gets it done with Anthony Edwards. He just averaged 50 in the NBA Finals. What? Hold on a minute. Let's go to game 1. Edwards, 38. Game 2, Edwards, 44. Game 3, 58 in the finals. 60! 60! Oh my goodness. That is the best finals run ever. Undisputed. That is the best finals MVP of all time. Right there. If that were to happen in real life. LeBron, thank you for your services. Oh, no. I just let KD retire. Oh, well. Oops. Sorry, KD. My fault, gang. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in shock. 50 in the finals. Wow. Anyway, draft lottery. I don't think we have anything, which is fine. Knicks are going to get number 1 because it's broken. That's fine. Rick Carlisle sticking around. What do we do? So, if I take a look at the stats one more time and see. If we go to the advanced stats, who is kind of bringing us down? Nobody. Okay. So, what I think we're going to do is we're going to just... Actually, what I am going to do, if possible... do we have the option? No, okay. So, man. Mathurin probably going to be out. He should be back by the start of next year. I want to get into this draft, maybe. Let me see. What is it looking like? Steven Randolph. Oof. Mitch Richmond. Okay, maybe it's not. Okay, well, Edwin Rose looks to be a Hall of Famer in the making. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually not too upset about not being in this draft. So, let's see. Maybe we do have a second round pick. Okay, we do. And, oh. Okay, we're just going to get out of here. And let's check out free agency. We're not signing. No, we're not signing a 65 overall, man. I'm going to bring in both of these guys. At least Ben Shepherd probably going to get traded if he doesn't develop to that 80 overall. Mathurin, we may bring back just on the qualifying offer because I don't think anyone's going to offer him due to injury. Luka's probably leaving. He goes to Atlanta. So Trae Young is going to the Lakers. Nope, Trae Young is going nowhere right now. Okay. So we have money to bring in a quality NBA player. So what I'll probably end up doing is I'm going to see what our holes are. Probably sign some depth pieces, and we'll go to the start of next season. Alright, so good news and bad news. I did fill out the backup small forward position like I wanted to. I ended up targeting Peyton Watson. Bad news is, while we did bring back Benedict Mathurin, the Rockets threw him a bag. So we're going to be paying him up to $34 million, which I'm not saying is a terrible contract per se, but since he's not going to be performing, I thought maybe we could be getting a little bit of a discount. So we are kind of handicapped to where we're at right now. If we're underperforming, I will look to make a big move, but definitely going to run that 11-man rotation. I liked having the depth, and I guess the only thing I will say is we technically don't need both Jarris Walker and Obi Toppin. So one of those guys could become expendable if a big name becomes available, which I may search for at the deadline. But this is going to be the lineup for year 3. Hopefully, we can get Mathurin back soon. How long does it say he's going to be out for? Oh, all the way at the bottom. 6 to 8 months. So we're not going to get Mathurin back until the end of the year, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we definitely have the capability to hang around until then. So let's go see how we're performing, and maybe we make a big move. You know, I don't hate it, but we do add a big-time center upgrade in Ivica Zubac. Now, he's not going to start over Miles Turner, and I don't think I'm done making moves. We have a lot of depth. We still have 280 overalls to round at the end of our rotation, but that makes center play so much better, and if Miles Turner gets in foul trouble, you can slide in Zubac in, and we're fine. We're totally fine. Now, I'll show you some of the other guys that I was looking at, and maybe I could still target a Bam Adebayo, but I was really trying to get Nikola Jokic, man, but it is almost impossible to get him. The Nuggets are selling, and I offered them, I'll tell you right now, I offered them Siakam, Nembhard, Mathurin, and like 3-4 first-round picks, and they still said no. But we're in a good spot right now. We are the first seed in the Eastern Conference, and we just retooled up even more. I'll see if maybe I can make one more move to really solidify us as like absolute title favorites. But I think us adding Zubac really does put us in a really good position. So let's see, maybe I can make one more move. Oh my gosh, what did I do? What the hell did I do? Oh my gosh, okay, we got Devin Booker on the team. So, yeah, we got Devin Booker. I gave up a lot. I did. I killed our depth. But at the same time, we bring in Oso Ighodaro, and I'm okay with that. But I do give up a lot of favorites of mine and favorites of the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith and Miles Turner, who both came up in their own ways, but I just brought in Devin Booker, and he will exclusively, he's going to play some 2 and 3. He's not going to be playing no one. 27 points per game on 50, 35, 91, and I'm sure that we can get this 3-point percentage up a little bit. Now that he's going to have some more open looks. And I think we're title contenders. Us getting Ivica Zubac really put us in a position to let Miles Turner go. And honestly, there's a death lineup on the table because we still kept Benedict Mathurin. We still have Andrew Nembhard, who's going to become the 6th man. Probably, I'm going to up his tendencies. Maybe I can get him to make a late season push for 6th man of the year. But I'm going to have him play, man. What a big move. That is a huge move. Not even going to lie. So, with that being said, 2 moves at the deadline to make us hopefully contenders. We do hurt the chemistry a little bit. Maybe I'll tweak the rotation a little bit. But let's go to the end of the season and get Indiana a championship. Wemby MVP, Noah Esenge, Rookie of the Year. DiVincenzo, 6th man of the year. Wemby. Oh, wow. DiVincenzo, 6th man of the year. Good for you. Carter Bryant, most improved. LaMelo, Clips player of the year. And Rick Carlisle and the Indiana Pacers. We go 65-17. Do we get any All-NBA teams? We should. Tyrese Haliburton, about 20 a game. Very good shooting splits. Very happy about that. Unfortunately, no all-defensive teams, but as you saw, we were the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference, and we will check out the stats of the year. Oh, there we go. Devin Booker's points per game did drop a little bit, but he stayed at 25 points per game. I did see that he got injured. He tore his right calf muscle, but luckily he's back in time for the playoffs. Haliburton about 20, Mathurin about 19, Siakam 14, Nembhard thankfully kept the efficiency, but his points per game went up even with adding Devin Booker to the team. Marcus Sasser, very nice season for us off the bench. Also, Iguodaro, stats were a little inflated, but not terrible. Obi Toppin, great. Zubac, can't ask for anything more as our starting center. So, and, we gave some rookies some minutes, and honestly, Johnny Murphy played like buns, but that's okay. Trent Flowers, not too bad. And Niederhauser, you know what? I can't complain, about 5 and 4 off the bench in very limited minutes. So, honestly, what's his per 36 looking like? Yeah. All right, if we go one more season, he definitely has a place in the rotation. Can we win? Oh, no. We cannot lose to the 8 seed. Let's just get out of here. It was a fluke. Not checking anything. We're out of here in 5. All right. Taking on Charlotte in round 2. LaMelo, VJ Edgecombe, Laurie Markkinen, Sean Claxton, Adine Bona, Brandon Miller off the bench, PJ Washington back home in Charlotte. And yeah, that's really it. I think we're way better than this team. I think we're going to get out of here in 4. No doubt about it. Thank you. Taking on Atlanta here in the conference finals with Luka, Alexander Walker, Zachary Ricochet, Jalen Johnson, Nyeka Nkomu. And I did go after Malik Beasley the offseason that he was a free agent, but that's okay. Chris Boucher Revenge Series on lock. Here we go. We do lose game 1. Ben Mathurin had a great game for us, and it wasn't even Luka that gave us the big game. Jalen Johnson. All right. Game 2. Can't drop both. There we go. We blow them out big time. I think we're going to be okay. We do win game 3. Another blowout, Devin Booker. NBA Finals bound against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jalen Clark starting now. Colin Murray-Boyle starting now. Naz Reid, Rudy Gobert off the bench. Jackson Hayes. Oof, I'm a little worried. This team is the Anthony Edwards show. 33 a game in the playoffs. This dude is a freak. And I'm a little afraid. Game 1, we do win. Maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Haliburton, 25. Devin Booker didn't really show up. But that's okay, because everyone else did. Game 2. Get the job done. Game 3. Oh. Thought we were heading towards a sweep. Rob Dillingham heard me. He said, it is not the Edwards show. Rob Dillingham had a great game. And everyone kind of just very quiet. Game 4. We go up 3-1. Anthony Edwards, it just wasn't enough. And we do win the NBA championship. Haliburton gets finals MVP. And I had a lot of fun building this team, so I'm going to go one more season. and probably bring my guys back. Go to league meetings, make sure everything is rejected. Don't think we have any draft picks. We gave it up to to Phoenix. So yeah, we got nothing. I'll keep you guys with me. Make sure Rick Carlisle is still our coach, thankfully. We got one more season with him as our coach. We'll go past the draft. We had a second round pick. OJ Jeffries, no thanks. We'll bring back Iguodaro and Johnny Furphy. So, yeah, like I said, I did go after Jokic. I thought him being a pending free agent would have made things a little bit easier, but that's okay. Ended up working out in our favor in the end. Offered those guys the qualifying offer. And do we have anybody we need to bring back? Thankfully not. And we could afford to bring back a Ben Shepherd, if I so please. Or like a Derek Jones Jr., Brandon Clark. Probably just gonna fill out the roster with some depth. So probably bring in Derek Jones Jr. and move him down to the 3. And maybe sign another depth piece or two. But we're looking really good. We're in great shape. And yeah, hopefully we can go back to back. Alright, so here we are. The start of season, is it 3 or 4? I think it's 3. So I brought in Derek Jones Jr. I don't know if he's going to get that many minutes. And I brought in a Dennis Schroeder, Josh Okogie for depth purposes. So gonna set the rotation, but I think we're definitely able to repeat. Our rookies went up. Niederhauser is now an 81 overall. And unfortunately, our other rookie didn't really go up too much. But definitely going to see some minutes for them. I don't mind this rotation, honestly, but I'm going to give Derek Jones Jr. less minutes because I already know in 2K he doesn't perform the best, but I knew his overall would go up. So I definitely want to give more minutes to these guys down here. So besides that, I'll give Booker the extra minute, and I'm rocking with the rotation. Everybody can play an even amount of minutes. Nobody has to get exhausted, but when it comes to crunch time, we know the lineup that's going to go in there. Let's go to the end of the season. I don't think I'm going to be making any moves at the deadline. And let's go back to back. Luka, MVP. Donald Graham, Rookie of the Year. Derek Queen, Sixth Man of the Year. Wemby, DPOY. Jed Howard, Most Improved. Ja, Clutch Player of the Year. And the Spurs have come to dominate. Do we get any All-NBA teams? We do not this time around. We were the 3rd seed, so definitely had a bit of a drop-off, but we definitely had more injury issues this season than we did previously. So, you know, it is what it is. But Devin Booker led the way for us with about 18 a game. Mathurin, Haliburton, then Nembhard. And honestly, no one, overly disappointed me. So, you know, it is what it is. But we're taking on Chicago here in round 1 with Trey Mann, Kobe White, Michael Porter Jr., John Collins, Kadeem Malik, and Todd Zuzelis. This is a solid team, but I think we are better. Game 1, win by 15. Mathurin led the way for us. We win by 26 here with Devin Booker leading the way. 2-1, 3-1, and let's get out of here in 5. Oh, no. Oh, great. In a meaningless game where we probably... in a meaningless game where we probably would have won without him. And how much did he play? Where's Mathurin? Oh, he didn't play in this game. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Taking on Luka here in round 2. We do win game 1. We win by 15. And we locked Luka up. And I probably just built my own grave. He's going to, drops 32 on us on 26 shots. So not like he had an incredible game. But we couldn't get it done even though Devin Booker gave us 45 and 8. Game 3, we lose. I don't think we're going back-to-back. Oh, hold on a minute. Devin Booker brought us back. Luka almost with a triple-double. Pivotal game 5. And Mathurin's back. Awesome. Okay. Here we go. Down 4 early. Down by 7. We do come back. And I don't want to look back. There it is. We win game 5. Andrew Nembhard with 20 points for us. And the team, pretty solid. Can we get out of here in 6? It's close. Down by a lot. Cut it to 10. It's a 5-point game. Oh, what happened? They just exploded on us. Pause, bro. Pause. But they did. They did explode on us, unfortunately. Game 7. Can we win? Even though they're in Atlanta. Down by 8. Down by 1. Come on, I want to jump in, low-key. I'm not going to lie. Up by 7. I don't think we're going to have to. Because I think we're winning Game 7. They were up 3-2 on us. Or no, I think we were up 3-2. Let's see. So, Game 1 we won. 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. No, we were up 3-2. Okay. Thankfully, we got it done. Luka led the way for them. Devin Booker. And Niederhauser with 19-7. Did somebody foul out? He fouled out. Okay. So why... Okay, so I guess Zubac is not getting a lot of minutes. I guess Niederhauser and... Yeah, I guess it's the Niederhauser show. Let's see what the current rotation they got going on is. Yeah, Niederhauser's starting. Okay. Yeah, Zubac wasn't too happy we brought his minutes down, but honestly, I'm with it. If we're winning games, who am I to tell them no? And we're taking it on a New York team. It's the Knicks. We're taking on the Knicks here in the conference finals. They got Jaden Ivey now. How'd they get him? Did they trade for him? Nope. They signed him in free agency. They get him on a cheap deal? No. Huh. I guess they did let a lot of people go. They got Scotty Barnes. Did they trade? They must have traded for Scotty Barnes. Yeah, they traded for Scotty Barnes. Wow, good move. And they traded for Jaden Ivey 2 years ago. Okay. Edwin Rose. Joan Behringer. Okay. This team definitely did some retooling, but definitely helped them out. But we take game 1. I still think we're better than this team. Devin Booker, 22 points on 10 shots. Love to see it. Game 2, we win again. Devin Booker, Tyrese Haliburton, and Niederhauser with a double-double. Game 3. Game 4, we sweep the 1 seed. We take out the Knicks. Niederhauser, what is going on? This animal. Almost a double-double in every game. Double-double, right? Game 2 is a double-double. Game 3 was not a double-double, but it was close. He had 11 rebounds. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well. But in Game 4, he had a double-double. Oh my gosh, this dude is a beast. And we're taking on the Spurs. This is the matchup that I was worried about. Their current lineup, Fox, Castle, Vassell, Wemby. Wemby is injured. Wait, how injured is he? Wemby's done. Yo. Oh no. Bro, if we lose after that, is this the Cooper flag rising from the ashes? Okay, this is the best chance we're going to have. I don't want to ever see players injured, but if we have a chance to go back-to-back, I mean, fate just has it so. Devin Booker sprained his foot. Damn. That's okay. Game 5. That's not okay. It's perfect, actually. We go back-to-back. Tyrese Haliburton, Finals MVP once again. And Obi Toppin bruised his knee. Oh, well. I hope you all enjoyed the video. One of my more successful rebuilds I've had in a minute. And yeah, you know, Pacers outlook going forward. This is a team that could definitely be back to the finals. And, I mean, hey, if they add a big-time player like a Devin Booker, not saying it is Devin Booker, but if they can add a big-time player like a Devin Booker, that definitely puts them in the A-plus tier teams that could definitely contend for a championship. The team around them is locked in. The core is pretty solid. And like I said, in 2K, Siakam, he didn't drop at all, and he's 34 years old. So I had no problem keeping him around. The casualties being Miles Turner and Aaron Nesmith. Thank you for your services. And TJ McConnell as well. But this core can go a long way if they can add probably one more piece. But as I said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, sub for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.